Terry, I'm curious, your first 4 drafts, personally, I think you could have done better, but how do you assess how you've done with those selections?
Yeah, Ken, just kind of overall the drafts. Yeah, there's obviously some things that we look at. Like I was taking a run yesterday, and Tyler Algier was just pulling up, and he's all yoked up. He looks good right now, and Tyler is obviously a 5th-round pick, and we have a 4th-round pick that's now the 2nd highest paid center in the league right now. So you can go through it, and the player that's replacing him was an undrafted free agent, and he's a really good player. Talking about Ryann. So we can go through the things that we've done well, and I feel like one thing we've done a really good job of is we really the profile of the player, what's the vision, and how they're going to fit for us. That's an important aspect of it. That's why we have such an inclusive process. But there's always things that we're going to look at. We don't focus on the things that have went well. We focus on the things that didn't go well and the areas that we do have to improve on. And there are those areas that we have to do that. And it's always, we're process-oriented, we're process-driven. It's always about how are we going to change this process to make us more effective and increase our hit rate. That's what we're always looking at.
I guess to that end, if you go to specifics, that'd be great, but what are some things that maybe you've realized we have to do this better, or an improved process that's going to help you guys have a better draft this year?
Yeah, I think it always comes down to that number one part, the vision, and working along with the coaches and working along with the staff and making sure we have a clear vision for what those players are and how they're going to fit with our team. You never want to, I feel like anytime with anything you get in trouble if you're desperate and you reach. And that's when I talk about taking the best player available for us, it's about taking impact players and making your team better. And when you get more hyper-focused on a specific need and a specific position, that's when you get yourself in trouble, Ken. I truly, and that's not just these last 4 drafts, that's over 23 years, 24 years I've been in the league or whatever that is. That's when you can get yourself in trouble. If you just focus on having a clear vision for what they're going to be for you and taking good players, impact players at whatever spot that is, that's when you can be more effective.